Hi everyone, thanks for joining me on Storyteller. This week I'm going to share with you about a tragic story that happened 28 years ago. It was in late April 1993. I was at my grandparents' place. I was on school vacation. I read in the newspaper the tragedy that had struck Zambia. The entire Zambian football team had died in a plane crash. They were on their way to Dakar, Senegal to play a qualifier, a World Cup qualifier. You know, that Zambian team was pretty good and they had really high hopes of making it to the World Cup finals in the US of A in 1994. But all those dreams were dashed in a moment. A virtual B team, a second string Zambian team, had to complete the rest of the World Cup qualifiers. And they almost made it. Zambia had to go into a playoff with another beautiful North African team, Morocco. See, the playoffs work home and away. One game in Morocco, one game in Zambia. The aggregates were tied, 2 goals apiece. But the FIFA rules are such that the away goal rules apply. Now, Morocco scored 1 goal in Zambia. Zambia didn't score a single goal in Morocco. And hence, it was so close, but yet so far for Zambia. And there was going to be further heartbreak in 1994 for the Zambian team. See, the next biggest thing after the Football World Cup is the African Nations Cup. They made it to the final, but this time they were up against the Super Eagles, Nigeria. And that Nigerian team of the early 90s were really, really good. See, the amazing lesson and story one can learn from the Zambian football team is that there are times in our lives when we would lose everything. Everything. In a blink of an eye, it's all over. You got nothing. But you can start from scratch. You can start all over again. Start from ground zero. Well, it did take the Chipolo Polo, the copper bullets, till 2012 to make it to the very top of the football world. Okay, well, not exactly the World Cup finals, but the next biggest thing for an African team, the African Nations Cup. They made it to the African Nations Cup final. This time, their opponents were the Ivory Coast. It was a crazy game. It went all the way to penalties. In fact, something like 8 penalties to 7. You can just imagine the number of penalty shots that decided that final. Zambia finally did it. Your day of redemption will come. You start from scratch. You start from zero. Thank you for joining me on Storytellers this week.